Welcome to the FX social media channel. In this video, I want to take us on a psychological level. But before then, if you are new in this channel, consider to subscribe, like, share, and comment when necessary. All right. So I want to show us or teach us what is psychological level, its effect on the market. All right. So psychological level, PSY strategy, is a random number level that ends in zeros. I repeat, psychological level is a point of interest or a random number level that ends with zeros, such as 10, such as 100, such as 50, such as 200, and thereabouts. All right, in this market, in the trading industry, in the financial market, psychological level has been proven to be the universal strategy for all. You can use it to trade currency pair, you can use it to trade stocks, commodities, indices, and cryptos. All right, so I demand you pay attention to grab the secret behind this so-called psychological level. Take for instance, this is boom 500. All right, so you see this current value, you see this thing, we call it price 9, this thing price 9, and within the price 9 you can see the price, the current price of boom 500 is 4114.09 and thereabout. We are interested in the very first 4 digits, 4814. all right, this first 4 digits, that is what we are interested on. All right, so then take it back. Psychological level, as I define, as a random number level that ends with 0. It also can be described as a point of interest where big institutions, where big traders, where big companies execute their entries. All right, so it's a point of interest. What does that mean? That each time price get to a psychological level, so there will be a move of price either to the upside or to the downside, depending. Okay, so you see this is 9 a.m. A 9 a.m. candle is just forming. Are you seeing it? It's exactly 9. Are you seeing it? A 9 a.m. candle is just forming. All right, so but what will give us overview to take this trade is to chart. I even want to take this trade even, but I needed to chart something. 4800. I'll show you what I'm doing. I want to make a trade if it's in line. 4800, let me say 4800. Okay, let me check something. I know, you see this trade will spike soon. That's why I will not take it. You see this one came here and spike, so this one that is coming down, once it comes here, it will also spike. You understand? That's why I will not take that trade for sell, but I know it's going to break it and go to the next level line. All right, but there will be a spike. That's why I will not take it. So I can only place some buy limit here, meaning I'm going to close other previous trade and execute buy limit. Okay, now maybe just put some buys or buy limits within the line. So you see, in the course of explanation, price might get there. Let us see what will happen. Let me quickly close the other cells so that it will not distract what we are doing. So you see the effect of psychological level. So we use it to grab the area of values where market will make some change. All right, we'll add or we'll gather momentum for fast move either to the up or down. All right, so now let's continue. I said psychological level is a random number level that ends with what? 0. Now if you go to market and they say that the price of maybe a smartphone, iPhone 13, is 995 naira, you as a buyer, sometimes or most of the times, you normally want the price to end at a random number. You can price them, can't you say 990 instead of 95? All right, meaning that people are interested at a random number price. And the same thing is applicable to this market, that people or big players, they know, just like this number now, this one is 48112. 48112 is not a random number. This current first 4 digits is not a random number. 48050, look at it, is a random number. And if I put the number there, you see the reaction. That is where this market ends. This NATO resistance is on 480 understand? So anywhere you see 4860, is it 4760 is a random number. So all these points where price ends at zeros are valid points for price to react. They are what? Valid point for price to react. Okay, take for instance, in psychological level, we have two kinds of psychological level: the major psychological levels and the minor psychological levels. Major psychological levels are those levels, their difference is in hundreds. Their difference is what? In hundreds. Or they are those levels that ends with double zeros. Alright? Why minor psychological levels are those levels, their difference is in 50s. And in 50s, they end with a single zero. So now, that is that. So we have two kinds of it. The major, which I said the difference between one major to another is what? 100. Then the minor, the difference between one minor to another is what? In 50s. So we are going to practicalize everything here, and you see how we run it. Okay? So now, if you look at this price, the current price of this asset is 4811. So remember I said in this boom 500 index, or only 500 index, we are considering the first 4 digits. And from this point, we are not considering those ones, just the very first digit before the point. That is what we consider. So in terms of this boom 500 now since the current price is 810, it's on a random number now, 810. Are you seeing it? Because it ends with 0. Okay, but remember we said we have two categories of this psychological level. The one their difference is in 50s, and the one their difference is in 100. Even though 4810 being the current price is a random number level, but it doesn't fall within the category we are looking at. So then how do we now spot out those categories? Then let us first of all indicate the major psychological level, which I said is in levels, their difference is in what? 100. That is to say the difference between one level to another is in 100. So how do you spot those 9? You come here and check the current price of the asset you want to look at. This is boom 500, and the current price of it is 4810. 4810. So what is the nearest 100? The nearest 100 to this current price, 4810. Let me write it out. 4810. So the nearest 100 is 4800. How do I mean? Just take these two out, then convert this remaining to 0. So it will become 4800. So now if we pick a horizontal line, though I have the 9 already, if I pick a horizontal line, what do? How do you insert the 9 now? Because we want to see the 9 visible. Press hold on the line, then click on this pencil at the top. I see it when you press hold and it will come up. Then this place where they say points, let me remove this thing. You see where they say points, remove this figure, all of them, remove all of them from A to Z. Let me remove and put that figure, the nearest 100 you have gotten, that is 4800. You now click on save at the top. You see save there. If you click, the number will align itself. You see, is that number I just put before now. Look at where the line is now. All right, this line comprises what? 4800, which is a random number. All right, so now if we want to put another one, since we have gotten the very first number, which is 4800, just add 4800 plus 100, it will give you 4900. So you touch your screen, click on 2 to get another line. Just look at your 2, click on it, then get a horizontal line. Look at a horizontal line. All right, drop it anywhere. This one you mustn't shift it to drop. Is when you put the number, the 9 will align itself where it's supposed to be. So then, since the very first one is 4800, remember their difference is in 100. Then 4800 plus 100 will give us 4900, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to press hold the second 9 I got, and also go to the property, which is the pencil. All right, and remove under the point. Under the point, I'm going to remove it and remove everything and put what? 4,900. You save it. Okay, once you save it, you see that this market didn't reverse there by mistake. It is where this price gets to and started coming down. All right, so can you see now it's a very strong zone. Had it been you are in a market and you see what price gets to that point, what happened? You go in for sell because you know it will sell. Look at what happened here. You see that this one break this line for 800 and does what? Retakes it and then continue up, touch another 9, started moving down. Are you seeing it? So that is how price respect this psychological level 9247. Now I just did one to the upside. Remember, this is the first one, which is 4,800. I added 100 to it to get 4,900. I want to do to the backward, as in to the back side of it. So what do? I have to subtract 100 from the main 9. That 4,800 minus 100, because I want to do to the downside. It will become 4,700. Then I'll get another line. I'll drop it anywhere, press hold on it. Then once you subtract 100 from the main line, because I want to, if you are doing to the upside, you'll be adding 100. If you are doing to the downside, you'll be subtracting what? 100. So now, since the first line, which is the master line, is 4,800, 4,800 minus 100 will give us 4,700. Then I'll press hold here, go to the pencil, go to the point, which is the price, and then put 4,700. Then save. You see where this one comes, meaning if this price eventually break and retest this one, the next line is going is here on feigning. If it happen to break this one, so where it will go is here. So your trading opportunity is the space between one level to another. Just like this one, you see this one move from here to this one. All right, then if it will break this one, it will move from here to this one. If it will break this one, it will move from there to another level, which is 4,600. I don't know if you understand. So that is how to put the major psychological level. Let me put one more to the downside. So since we have done, we subtract 100. You see spike now. Can you see spike as they get closer to that line? Can you see the spike? You see that this spike that is happening there is not by mistake. It's as a result of what? Let me go a little bit down. Are you seeing it? Even though they couldn't get here, though they will sell back to the 9, they just gather momentum. So it's because they are sensing force already from the line. But it's going to make some sell again. It's going to make some sell, then make a good a spike to create a new high, then break to the downside. So this spike comes as a result of the force they are beginning to sense within. But another indication of this spike, because the spike happened before the line, then what it signifies is that the returning of the price will break this thing. All right, you see this spike, instead of touching the 9 and spike, it is spike before touching, meaning they have gained momentum to break this line to the downside and continues. Do you understand? So, but the most important thing, what I want you to understand here, is how to place the line. Then after, the next video will come on how to make entries with it. Are you seeing how the thing is pushing to the upside? Are you seeing it? So now, we have put 4,700, 4,800, and 4,900. So then how do we get, assuming I want to end here, how do you get the minor zone? Remember, the difference between 4,700 to 4,800 is 100. The difference between 4,800 to 4,900 is also 100. So, and this is what? Major psychological level. Major psychological level. Are you there? So then how do we put or insert the minor psychological level? You insert it by adding 50 to each of the line. Adding 50. All right, 4,800, which is the master 9, plus 50 will give you what? 4,850. Each of these strong 9, add 50 to them, it will give you a value. So when you add 50 to 4,800, you have 4,850. What do? You go back to your tools and get another line. Then change the color of that line so that you know which one is minor or which one is major. Let me put it yellow. All right, then I save it. Are you there? Upon doing that now, so this 4800 plus 50 is 4850. You get the minor zones, you put it 4850 and you save it. Are you there? So you see where the 4850 comes. That is where this one rehearted before, and that's where this one want to reheart back to retest it because it has been broken. After the testing, it happened, they will now join force to come down. You see where it is. So you see where this one gets to and stop. Are you seeing it? So now, how do we get another one? Then this is another major line, which is 4700. 4700 plus 50 will give us 4750. Then I will get another yellow line and put 4750. Okay, so these two now, 4750. Then you save it. You see where this one is. So what does this thing signify? That if price has broken this one and come here, then make a spike. The spike might go back to the line, gather momentum, then break this one. Upon getting here, there will be another spike. That's why you see this break and little retest, then price move with the force. Okay, so if price break this, then it will be coming here. But the most important thing is that each time price is approaching a particular line, you must go out. Each time price is approaching, because all these things are major zones. So this major psychological level 9 is being regarded as a verified support or resistance, while the minor lines are regarded as a weak or untested support and resistance. Okay, so that is how to place this psychological line. I've just shown you how to place it on boom 500 because it's 4 digits. Remember, the first thing you do, let me show you something. The first thing you do when you get to a chart, just first of all, the first principle is to put your chart on the H4 or day 1. If you put your chart on the H4, then you check the current price of that asset, the current price based on the first 4 digits. The current price now is 4, you see it's 417 now, 4817. All right, that is the current price. Okay, let us use an index that has 4 to 5 digits, like 1000. You see this one is 4 digits. Remember I said you take cognizance of the digits. This one is 4 digits 9. All right, so let us check 1000 that has larger digits. Then some of you that have tried it and maybe in 1000 you don't get it well, this is the best time to pay attention. Let me make this trade because it's also going far. It's going far. Let me. Okay, let's look at 1000. You see 1000. If you check on 1000, you notice that the digit, the price digit is 5-digit number. You see 21491. 21491. Are you seeing them? 21491. So how do you spot this? What is the nearest 100 to it, to this? So if you check boom 1000, you see that the digit is 5. It's not 4 like boom 500 or crash 500. All right, so the current price of this boom 1000 is 21480. All right, which is also at a random number level. But we are looking at, we want to spot out the major levels. So what should be the nearest 100 to this figure? 21480. So you have to take 1, 2, 3 out and convert 80 to 100 to 00. All right, so that's what we are going to do. So if we convert the remaining number to 0, what we'll have now is we're going to have the nearest 100 now should be 21400. So we are taking 214, then we convert the remaining 2 to 0. So that's the nearest 100 to this number. So what do we do next? We can get our horizontal line by tapping on our screen, clicking on the 2, then getting the horizontal line, all right, getting the horizontal line, we drop it and enter the price with the nearest 100, which is 21400. All right, we come to the point as usual and remove them, all right, and put what 21400 and make this number white because we are talking about the major zone. All right, you see where the number is, that is where this price is falling to. So I can sell this bone 1000 and hold it till there. Let me even quickly sell. I will make some sell. Okay, this is my this thing. So you see this one I sold all those while, it has been in profit. Okay, look at where the line is. That is where this price is falling to. Is on when the price gets here. Not not that there will not be some spike that is coming around, but even if it comes, it's going to be dragging up to this point. Okay, now this one is 21400. If you add 21400 plus 100, if we get another line, we want to do to the upside, 2100 plus 100 will be 21400 plus 100 will be 21500. Then we want to do to the upside, you get another line, put 21500. Then you save it. You see where this one is, that this particular trend just broke a psychological level zone. You see, it just broke it. So meaning this price will not come here straight. There will be an intermediate, which is 2150 when we'll be doing the intermediate level of it. Okay, so let's check where it falls. So did you understand? You know this one is the master line, which is 21400. All right, if we get another line I put, if we add 100 to it, it will become 21500, isn't it? Let's put it 21500. All right, 21500. You save it. Then look at where that one lies. Let's check where it lies. Let's go to the upper time frame. You see it's exactly on this support and resistance I drew here, which has been broken. Are you seeing it? So that is where price currently broke. Price just break the 21500. What will happen? Then what is the intermediate between this? This one is 21400. If we want to get the intermediate, which is the minor psychological level, we will just add 50 to this one. Then if 21400 plus 50 will give us 21450. That is what we have. So let us get the intermediate and tell you exactly where this 1000 will spike. Okay, I'll get a line and change it to yellow or orange. Okay, and then put that to 21450 and save it. You see, look at where the spike will come. This spike now, this market will spike at this zone because it has moved very far. Once it come here, we are expecting a reaction when it comes to this one, which is 21450. All right, because if you go to the lower time frame, that's how to trap spike. You notice that this market has made some move, it has covered some distance. So by the time it will be moving and get here, it will get exhausted and make a spike, then break. If it will break, I'm going to join this trade to the next zone, because if it will break this 50, where is traveling to on failing is here, then I'll take entry from here. Remember I said before, now your trading opportunities is in between the space. As this one break here, you join and hold to minor. If this minor break, I'll join and hold to what major psychological level. So what I want you to grab is psychology behind how to manufacture the number. Let us check another index. Let's say crash 500. All right, crash 500. Then I put to H4. Then we check what is the nearest 100 to the price. This is 3364. Okay, that's 3364. What is the nearest 100? You remove 333, then convert this to 0. It will become 3300. All right, so we are going to pick a horizontal line and drop. Okay, if we drop, we change it to white and then make the current price 3300, because we just choose the first two and convert the remaining two to 0. and save it. You see where this where this retracement will fall to. You know, price jam it, couldn't then go down, gather momentum, then break it. It's coming down to retrace this now. Once it comes to this line, I will buy because the price will continue up upon touching that line. All right, so that is what it means. So this one is 33300. So if you want to do to the upside, remember I said if you want to add another one to the upside, we'll be adding 100 to the master line. If you want to do to the downside, you'll be minusing 100 from the master line. So now let us do to the upper side. So 3300 plus 100 will give us 3400. We get another 9. We drop it anywhere and put the figure. The moment you put the figure, they will go and position themselves to where it's supposed to be. All right, you see where this one is now. So we have a break and retest here. Okay, I will show you why this market stopped here and then doing some movement. Look at it. This one is 3400. Okay, then if you want to get the intermediate, which is the minor, then you add 50 to the master, which is 3300 plus 50 will give us 3350. All right, so let us see where 3350 will end us. All right, 3350. We make it yellow for easy identification. You see that 3350 is exactly where this price fall to and then started pushing back to gain momentum before dropping again. I see it. So it's not a magic. Psychological level is the psychology behind financial market. That is how they code it. All right, so big boys in the market, they don't just buy the way you buy. They buy based on this level. They buy or sell based on this level. So in the next video, I will also show us how to make an entries with them, but I've given you an overview that if price break a particular psychological level, where it's falling is to the next psychological level. This one now, if it break this one, it's falling to this one. If you break this one, it's falling to this one. So your trading opportunity is the space between one and another. All right, as simple as that. So if this video has helped you on how to place the psychological level 9, please comment on the comment section. So if there's anything you have not you don't understand, then chat me through the number below this video, and don't hesitate to create account through this training link or the DERIV link attached to this video, and my phone number is there, so you can also chat me directly to ask your questions. Remember, we are currently having a free training for every number of synthetic indices, so you can join anywhere across the globe. We do have online and we do host offline, so depending. So chat me through that number there to join the online training, all right, or offline training, depending. So thank you very much. Drop your comment, let's see, but don't hesitate to subscribe. Don't just watch the video, endeavor to subscribe, and that is how we know that we are reaching out or we are impacting people positively. Thank you and remain blessed. This is Don FX. Bye.